All right, welcome in. Number 150. Started this months ago. And now we are ready for number 150. Tyler B, if you're here, let me know because I owe you big time for that viral tweet. Try to get you in the stream this morning. You weren't there. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Lots going on. Got some news that we'll talk about, and we might even get a little weird with number 50. I've got the 101. Let's go. All right. So let's get this party started. Oh, baby. 149. I'm so glad I didn't end with 149 because that was a 12 spot. I purposefully have been trying to spread out the last 25 drafts over the course of this month. And I'm glad I did. Because that means I get to hang out with you guys. Let's get some music going. Let's get the vibes going. Minnesota Mike says, this thing going to fill? Yeah, it'll fill. Before tomorrow, it'll fill. And we're already probably past the point of overlay. All right, here we go. Let's feed those ducks. Man, what a fun last draft we're going to have today. I said it earlier, but I'm either first or last with these drafts. Not a lot of like mid players. Let's lower the background noise on it. There we go. Feeding the ducks a little too loud. What if we went someone just totally crazy instead of Jamar Chase? Nah. I do have Justin Jefferson a lot, and that's why he was the cover boy. Like, I got him. Like, he was my number 3 overall, and then he kept on like falling down with the injury, and so I just kept on scooping him up. Jaquan said, "No tilting allowed today." We'll try our best. Let's see who we're going against. Earlier today, I was against 6 people that did not have 3-bar badges. This draft has 2 2-bars and then 1 no-bar draft. So shouldn't get too crazy. Got some bots in here. So I guess like the big news was there is I'm just such a boomer that I didn't even know that there was this service, StreamEast, that people use to bypass, I guess, the subscriptions. And I'm not judging. Listen, because when I was younger, BitTorrent, Napster, I was doing whatever I could. All right. What's up with this Keon Coleman news? Just got an alert that he's gone from healthy to questionable. Jaquan, about to throw a chicken on the smoker. I made some. I've been doing a lot of smash burgers lately on the Blackstone, but on the Big Green Egg on Monday, I made a sweet smoky bourbon burger, and it was fire. A little bit of brown sugar, and then like the salt, pepper, garlic, and I used a black cherry chipotle mix from, I think it's Kinder's. Yeah. And those were fire. I do love smash burgers, but these were not smash burgers. These were on the Big Green Eggs. And I actually temped them, made sure they were juicy, only flipped them twice each side. A little bit of flame, those flames kissed in that burger. Cheddar on that thing. It was delicious. I'm getting hungry now just thinking about it. Oh gosh. Got Lamar going number 10 overall. And then Burrow. I told you we were gonna get. Trey, appreciate you. It's the DK hat for the DK last draft. All right, who's this guy? Aaron, is he a newbie? No, he's a 3-bar. I'll be really ticked off if this draft gets thrown, if he just starts going crazy. Lamar and Burrow is diabolical. I guess I don't have to worry about the Burrow stack, so I probably won't go with Higgins. But boy, Drake London goes 20th overall. Maybe I didn't want the 101. Guys got Gibbs and London. That's a solid start right there. All right, let's take a look at what we can do. Bars don't mean much on DK relative to best ball, I've learned. I can see that. I didn't get a badge on the other site until like recently, and I was drafting lots there. Gosh, we have Josh Jacobs going. Are we good? Would you look at this? Would you look at this? We're going to start with Jamar Chase, Brock Bowers, and A.J. Brown. Oh, boy. Woo. Antonio Banderas gift right there, baby. I knew something good was going to happen. I just had that feeling. Golly. Now I wish I still had more teams to draft. Pants are off right now. Yeah, let's see what Aaron's going to do. Is X down for anybody? I can't. It's not letting me post anything. Couple more reds for 10. Oh, there goes Allen. McBride only. I mean, Lamb, Achane, and McBride. The Gibbs guy gets Allen. Why not? You know? Kittle goes early. This draft is off the rails. All right, here we go. What's Aaron gonna do? He better not get this draft tossed out. So help me. He's auto drafting. Okay, Evans. All right. Tweeting this out. Oh, baby. 10 got sniped in the Allen triple. I had a fun start yesterday. It was Chase, AJ Brown, T, Hurts, and Devonta. Yeah, that'd be fun. Maybe we'll take that into consideration right here. Maybe I'm too risk tolerant, but A-Chain still routinely falling to the late second seems wild to me. Yeah. I mean, anything involving Dolphins right now is you have to have some sort of risk tolerance. All right, let's check the news as we are about to come up. So, Keon Coleman listed as a limited participant at practice. Khalil Shakir was a full participant. All right. So, Shakir practicing fully. Shanahan expects Juwan Jennings to play at Seattle. That's good. I saw earlier that Achane said he feels 100% and Najee is going to play. Josh Downs not on the injury report. I don't have nearly enough Josh Downs. Mike Rice said the question, I guess, are you expecting to be on a pitch count to Steph Diggs? Hell no. I don't know. I don't make the rules. We'll see how it goes, but I really hope not. Start out strong there in the response and then kind of tapered off. All right. So we do have this Hurts Smith right here. Garrett Wilson at 48, though, just seems... Man. All right, I'm going to get Hurts. Egbuka is another one. JMO. Should I go with Devonta or should I go with Wilson, Egbuka? I might go Egbuka. You know what? I'm doing it. No, I'm not. Okay, good. Oh, I tried. It didn't work out. All right, so I got the stack there. So we got Chase, Bowers, Brown, Hurts, Devonta. Someone's going to get a steal on Wilson. Yeah, we took the full stack. Hurts, Brown, and Smith. Then Chase, then Bowers. All right, this is going to allow us in this range right here, the 72 to 73 range. We might see some guys like Pollard. In this 96 range, we might see some Bills, Shakir or Keon for that week 17. Got to have some Bills for this week 17 matchup. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Let's look at some of these other teams, though. There's going to be some pretty good teams in this pod. Like, this guy just ruined. He gets gifted Gibbs in London at 20. And then he goes Allen, Connor, and then Egbuka's fine. But Allen and Connor. This guy gets Kamara with Wilson. Brees falling to 56. This guy going... I guess. Anchor wide receiver. Hero wide receiver. Alpha wide receiver. And then 4 straight running backs. Irving, Williams, Travion, and Hubbard. This guy goes Evans, 39. Maybe he's just being like, maybe it's his 150th and you just like, screw it. He gets Zay with Lamar. What if this is the team that advances? Note to self, save a bullet for. So this is what happened to me last year. It was like the first week of August and I had maxed out. And it's really easy to do, especially when you're in best ball summer. And if you want to get a draft off quickly, this is the contest that's going to fill the quickest. After you put your 20 into the $3, that fills quickly. But if you want to get one right away, it's late at night, whatever, this is going to be the one that fills. So if you have some patience, once you get to 120 or so, just chill. And like one a day, one every other day. Get in some of those other drafts. What if you do not have patience and you max it by August 1st? It's true. I don't have 100 BBMs. I have 75. I just went half BBMs. I didn't have, which is more than I did last year. Last year, I think I did 50. I just love playing on DraftKings. I love all sorts of drafts. But for best ball, there's just something to me about the scoring, the people that you're with in these draft rooms, and the extra rounds, 2 extra rounds with PPR. Hashtag DK partner. The 555s are a different breed. I did, I think I've done 5. And you just never know. Sometimes quarterbacks go later in those. Like every room is different. And I'm pretty sure the ADP was even different. I don't know if that's true, but it seemed like last night the ADP was different. The game is beatable. Tyler B, also, if you're in here, that Twitter post got me up to almost 14K likes. All right, let's see what we got here. Gosh, Debo. I mean, I don't even know if I want to go running back right here. Look at this value. This might be another Debo, and then if I was to pick a running back, it'd probably Jones over Montgomery. But I don't want to. I want to go either Olave or Diggs. We're going Diggs. Got it right at the last second. All right, so we got Chase, Brown, Smith, Debo, and Diggs. Gosh, that's a solid group. And I can chill out. I don't have to get Shakir or Coleman. Yeah, we're gonna get our some running backs. See if these practice reports have scared anybody off. Team, half-point PPR, 3 receivers, 2 running backs, 2 flex. Would you trade DJ Moore for Rice and Corum? Corum should not be anywhere near relevancy in a 10-team league. If Corum is the best you can do, okay, so he's listing his team. He's got Kyron. No, you're trading DJ Moore for Rice and Corum. No. Because you're not wanting to, in a 10-team, there is no reason to handcuff your guys. So you're in essence, someone's trying to do a 2-for-1 over you. Shakir goes. Ingram goes pretty early. Olave goes at 83. That's nuts. This guy gets Henry. He reaches on Taylor, reaches on Worthy, McLaurin, Laporta, Waddle, Olave. He doesn't have a bad team. It's just like there's no rhyme or reason to anything. All right. Aaron name 1683 is now on. He's now on auto draft. I wonder if he accidentally drafted those 2, and then now he's like, screw it, I'm just gonna be on auto draft, because the rest of his picks aren't that terrible. Yeah, this dude taking 2 quarterbacks and then logging out is peak. Yes. I'm looking for some way to branch out and stop working for the man. Thought about investing $3,000 in best ball drafts, but maybe that money is better spent on a new smoker for weddings. Yes. Get that smoker for weddings, events. Do it now, because if you invest it now, it doesn't work. And then you've got like 9 months to get that business off the ground, and then you can start hitting the drafts while you smoke. Yes, this is my final draft. The final countdown. Insert JJ's mouth kazoo right here. All right, what are we doing now? This is crazy. I feel like we need to go running backs. I mean, Nix is still there. We just don't need him. Go Dobbins. What running backs are there? I don't have a lot of Caleb Johnson. I wonder if I should take him right here since he's falling. I'm going to. With this build, it's pretty unique. Number one. Number two, I'm looking for guys that are falling, not guys that have been steamed up. All right. Billy with some words of encouragement. Thank you. Oh, Billy's had a few. Maybe he's watching from across the pond. Right. Let's look at some of these other. I mean, this draft is just fascinating to me. Fields goes 102. Njoku 101. If May is there at 120, we're going to get him. Someone says land the plane. Yes, we're going to land the plane. So here are our current stacking options. We've got May. And we've got Gino. So we're probably going to look for some of these backdoor stacks. Like, I mean, a Cam, Chig team, Bryce, Jatavian. I mean, with Hurts, could technically go with a Jackson Dart Giants receiver. Nick says Ward, Io Man are helmed in the year. I mean, the thing is, I was planning on getting pretty weird with this draft, but I can't mess up the start now. Is the guy drafting in the 6th slot a huge 49ers fan? All right, let's see. McCaffrey, Kittle, Pearsall, Jennings. That's the super stack right there for sure. I may have a few teams like that. And he's got Thomas, Moore for the game stack, Moore and Dunze for the game stack. So he's just going all out on this game stack. I honestly don't hate it. All right, let's look at some of these options. May is there. I'm going to pass on Reed. I'm going to pass on Kirk. I don't have a lot of Scatterboo. I could get Williams and hope that Burden falls, but that's not a gimme, so I'm not going to do that. All right, so right now, I think we've got to get Scatterboo. I don't have hardly any of him. Or we go Braylon Allen, reach a little bit. Mooney's there too. All right, lights out says Allen. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that way I don't have to hedge anything. I just got a pretty much a full-on fade on Scatterboo. So if he buries me, he buries me. There he goes, 124. Caleb Williams, is he paired with anybody? Nope. I mean, there just are not a ton of like good teams in this. This team might need Chig. Man, if you're just now tuning in, I got Chase, Bowers, and Brown to start. And I have not seen Bowers or Brown fall to the end of the second round, and they both did. Then got the full-on Eagles stack, Hurts, Brown, and Smith. So we'll be looking for some Bills. We got just Debo late. Diggs is paired with May with a game stack for Allen. And then Caleb Johnson, who I don't have a ton of exposure to, in Dobbins. Even more reason to fade Scatterboos because like I can't go with two guys I don't have a ton of exposure to. Just wouldn't feel good about it. On number 150. Ford goes at 135. Ford and Harris. So this guy's got auto draft on, but he goes Chubb at 111, Harris at 130, Ford at 135. Those are all above their ADPs. I'll look for Shipley, but not a guarantee that I get him. All right, let's look who's still there. Gosh, if Burden's still there, I'm taking him. Kincaid would be that bring back that we need. Get Jaden Blue or Tootin. Blue would complement Debo. Judkins would actually complement Caleb. I mean, can I pass up on Luther Burden at 144? I know I've got to get running back. And Cam's not going to make it down to me. All right, so we're only going 2 tight ends here. That means we can go 7 running backs. I'm going to go with Cam Ward. This would not be a kitchen draft without Cam Ward. I should have waited. Like, logically, I should have gotten Burden and waited. No, I love Kincaid. And this allows me to go only 2. So I can still get up to 8 receivers. Does mean I need to get Io Manor. Instead, you're seeing it play out in real time. Please. Nick says that Hunter Henry more than Kincaid straight up. Please. I like Kincaid this year. Call me Chess Liam, but I like Kincaid. Especially where he fell. Now, Chig, I love Chig too. But I don't think I can draft Chig now. I'm going to have to get either Io Manor or Lockett. He's at 188. How about him making the starters, though? I mean, Burden's lasting until this Aaron guy with 2 first-round or 2 quarterbacks to start out is going to get Burden. Watch. No, he gets Tesla. Oh, my gosh. How far is Burden going to fall? Isaiah Likely goes. Guy's not even starting the season. Leggett goes. Where's Caleb Williams at? He's not till right here. This guy should have gotten. See, this is the thing. This guy has no Bears, and he did not stack Burden with Caleb Williams right here instead of Bryce. This room's crazy. You're crazy, man. Yeah, Kincaid's at 144. I mean, they're Hopkins goes. Did something happen to Luther Burden and maybe I'm just not? What a room. And now I'm kind of hoping that Burden falls to me. This is insane. If Burden falls to me at 168. All right. I just got an alert that Rachaad White is healthy. Oh, there he goes. He just went. So we don't have to worry about him. That was insane. An insane fall, though, for him. All right. So we have 3 running backs. If we don't get Io Manor here, I'm going to go with White again because he's healthy. That Q tag is just pushing him down. I don't need Chig. I can always get Lockett. I think I might get some Kyle Williams. Nah. Don't think he comes back. All right. Let's get him now. All right. There goes that sweet ADP we've been saving up. I wanted to get Hollywood, but I just did not need him with the start of Chase, Brown, Smith, Debo, and Diggs. So 3-4-6-2. There goes Kyle Williams. So I've already got every team stacked. I just need to pair him with someone. I'm not going to go DK or Helm. So running backs are White, Allen, Johnson, Dobbins. And again, we don't need a third tight end on this team. We've got quarterbacks. So we got 3 running backs, 2 receivers. And honestly, we don't even need those receivers. Those might just be a pairing, hoping for a big spike week game. I think we lost out. I mean, Horton would be a good pick for just any sort of Marquez Valdez Scantling. Round 20 booty is super live. Yeah. Where did Douglas go in this thing? Downs at what 114 was pretty good. Douglas goes 138. All right, let's get locked in. We got Woody Marks if he makes it to us. Pat Bryant is also a guy. Pat Bryant at 192. Woody Marks, let's get him. So that gives us 5 running backs, 6 receivers. Yeah, so it's Horton. We don't have to go. Overruling you. I don't think it's Keaton easy. Because there are some other guys that I like. Hopefully that it will still be there. Brooks to pair. Kendre. Corum. Billy says Keaton Mitchell is my number 2 drafted running back. Please don't ask me to RB1. Yeah. Listen, as someone who has tons of Wright, Roschon, and Marshawn Lloyd, no judgment here. What if Gibson's the guy you need this year? That is pretty crazy that you faded Wright, but 8% Ollie. I mean, Achane was going to the 3rd round to start this thing. Kendre is a bring back. So we've got game stacks for everyone except for the Titans. Brashard would be a game stack for Denver. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to get Miles Sanders for Debo. We did talk about like a Giants pass catcher for Brock, but I don't think we're going to do that. Like, what does Slayton really add to this team? I'll take Justice Hill though if Justice Hill is a great pick for this team. Hill, White, Marks, just get all these pass catchers with this squad. Why would you say that Slayton is such a better pick than Lockett? I mean, if you look at the squad with receivers, What if you need Lockett? I actually have a meeting, a basketball meeting I have to go to on Friday. And it starts at 6. And I'm guessing that Pete, I think the YouTube thing starts at 6 Central Time. Get Malik Washington, Wilson for the bring back. Know if y'all saw today, but there he goes. Dang. Okay, we're gonna get Kendre. And then let's get got both Rams guys there. But let's get Bouchard. So that means we're going to be looking at receiver. Let's look at some receivers. You can go Lambert Smith. Let's see. Booty. Vele for the stack. Let's see who else. What if I end this with Elijah Moore? Oh, man, what a fun draft this was. I don't mind Wilson as a 20th round pick. You kidding me? People forget. Wilson was a dog for a game or two a couple years ago. All right, as we come in this final stretch, there goes Wilson, McMillan, all these auto drafters. Just want to say a heartfelt thank you to DraftKings for putting on this incredible contest, for sponsoring us. They've also got a week 1. You deposit, you get a $5. At least a $5 ticket. If you deposit at least $5, you get a $5 ticket. We'll have more details for tomorrow's Sleepers episode. Do I look down on Davis's exposure? Nah. That guy, he's tried multiple strategies. Let's see if this one pays off for him. He thinks it will. So we'll see. Roshan, man. Roshan or Wright. And I'm guessing Lloyd. My 3 top drafted running backs at one point, all being undrafted in this final draft. Poetry. Here we go. Got the booty. So on this final draft, we have Chase. Bowers falls all the way 24. Brown falls all the way to the 3rd round. We pair him with Hurts and Devonta. Bring back with Kincaid. Debo is there as a one-off. We got Diggs paired with May and Booty, with Braylon Allen as the bring back. We've got Dobbins paired with Bryant and Brashard for the bring back. We got Cam Ward, Io Manor, and Kendre Miller for the bring back. And then we have Marks as another one-off. Marks and White as another one-off. It's a pretty hot team right there, which means it probably won't even sniff the playoffs. All right. Appreciate you all. If you're watching this on demand, you can always leave comments afterwards, but thanks for hanging out with me. Yeah, it's a shipper. Let's review that running back room. The running back room is Dobbins, Caleb Johnson, Braylon Allen, Rashad White, Woody Marks, Kendre Miller, Brashard Smith. Yeah, I think they're good enough to hold. You just need 2, but I mean, this team's going to put up some monster numbers with these receivers, Bowers and Hurts. Okay. Appreciate you all for hanging with us. We've got the Late Round Fantasy Football Show coming up on Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow, we have the Sleepers episode. Friday, we have the mailbag and perspectives, possibly. So, should be fun tomorrow night. The first game starts, and yeah, man, this season I've never looked forward to a season more than I have this one. Cam Ward gonna lead the tight. I just need to show some flashes, and let's get a decent draft pick for next year. We've got my first year starting with late rounds in JJ, the late round show. And I mean, that's all I needed. I got all you people. Tyler B, you didn't show up, but again, thank you for the viral tweet. And we'll see you guys on Friday for the Late Round Fantasy Football Show. Peace.